Well, hello, and welcome back to Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden. Been about a week since I played, because again, I'm only playing this once a week, same as I upload for you guys. I don't want to go that way. This is it, Barkley. This is where I wanted to take you. Awesome. What is this place? A sacred baller tomb. Hold on, Barkley. He's coming through. Huh? Hellbane. Who's he? Who is that? This is the tomb of my great-grandfather, LeBron James. Ultimate Hellbane. That means you're... Yes, that's right. I'm Balthios. But why that voice? Why didn't you tell me, Balthios? If I had known. I didn't think you could handle it, Barkley. People say I'm Blood Moses, that I'm a terrorist and a murderer. I couldn't let my best friend think that of me. But that's not why I brought you here. I want you to meet my great-grandfather. Charles. LeBron. What happened? I haven't seen you since the Purge. That seems like so long ago, Charles. I don't have much time left. I can feel the doors of the bball dimension slowly closing, so I must speak quickly. Listen carefully, Barkley. I will only be able to tell you this once. Okay, LeBron. Dark forces are afoot, Charles. The terrorist organization Blood Moses has some sort of power. Something I can't quite explain. I am not sure the nature of this power, but I am certain it is profoundly powerful. More powerful than anything this world has ever experienced. You recall the Space Jam, don't you? Don't you, Barkley? The Space Jam? What's that got to do with it? I cannot be certain, Charles, but I believe that Blood Moses has obtained the ultimate bball. The ball that you and the 4 other ballers were trapped in, and are using it too. Well, I'm not sure, Barkley. I cannot understand the purposes of a madman. I can only see evil coming of it. But the ultimate bball lost its powers when Jordan won the Space Jam. That is what I believed as well. It seems, though, that some of your power was trapped inside the ball and grew over time. Grew to a point that even the Chaos Dunk is usable. Barkley, if there are madmen out there with the ability to use the Chaos Dunk, think of all the people at risk. Think of all the people that have already died because of them. Manhattan is destroyed. No. I vowed long ago that nobody would ever suffer another Chaos Dunk. Something has to be done. Anything. But LeBron, what can we do? My time is fading. I can no longer maintain the connection from the bball dimension. Look to the Cyber Dwarf. Look to the Cyber Dwarf. Goodbye, LeBron. Barkley, I can hear rumbling. What the hell is that? Look out! Here comes a bball monster! Balls! B-balls, not just balls. Specific balls. And yes, someone pointed this out to me in the comments because I do miss details like this while recording and trying to comment, but Barkley has a soccer ball. Because, duh, B-balls were outlawed. So, what do I want to do? No. Zauber? Let's see. Lowering the enemy attack. I think that we will use that. This would probably be a good monster to use some of these status attacks that I've got. Double team. Gain a bonus. Nah, I don't want to use that. Let's see. I've forgotten what all these do. No. No. Reduces guard 33%. I think we'll do forward jumper then. Yeah. That's right. Take it, b-ball monster. I think we can take this guy. I've got faith. So what do we got? Shatter, no. I do want to see his attacks again too. Works well with low brain. Something tells me he is going to have low brain. Low guard. Sets back all enemy turn counters by 20%. I'm not going to waste that on just one monster. If there was a group of foes, I might think about it. But let's try this. 73, that's actually not too bad. Okay. Barkley, I want you to keep doing that. I'm going to keep his guard down until he comes out and surprises us. Power plus 10. It's tempting to guard, but we'll see just how hard he can hit. And you know what? I think you should showboat. No, don't showboat, Jam. I want to save that for now. I'm going to keep doing the jumper. Lowering his guard. Oh yes, I need to put a turbo key on that. Oh shit. Maybe I should have guarded. No! Balthios! Okay, so yeah, whenever he charges up, I should guard. Mental note for after I get my ass kicked here. Liberally apply. We'll heal. Drink up, ultimate hellbane, Balthios. It's a little bit warm from being in my pocket for so long. He's going. It's a guard. Holy crap. And cool, whenever Balthios guards and deflects, he actually sends some damage back to the monster. So, actually, you better have an ecto cooler too. Yeah. Oof. Growing shot. You know what? I think I will do Showboat Jam now. Why not? I think we got Brain +4. Not that useful to me. Okay. Drop his attack, Balthios. Make a build of heat. There we go. Into defensive posture. Man, Balthios still takes a ton of damage. I'm gonna run out of ecto coolers. There we go. Gonna run out of stamina or whatever b-ball monsters have eventually. Might as well bamboozle him. Yes! And I don't really care about status effects. Yeah. I'll run down there and heal up after this. This should finish him off. The b-ball goes flat. 260 Neo Shekels. Barkley is level 3. Balthios too, and he learns Wind Zalba. We did it. We'll manage to beat the b-ball monster. For a minute there, I didn't think we'd make it. Are you kidding, Balthios? With the way you used those Zalbas, it's no wonder they call you the ultimate hellbane. I could be better. Hey, what's this? It looks like a basketball. This looks like my great-grandfather's basketball. It wasn't here just a second ago, Barkley. It must be his final farewell to you. He treasured his b-ball more than anything, Charles. You'd better use it wisely. I will, Balthios. I will. Yes, we got a b-ball. He said we should look for a cyber dwarf. What's that? More like who's that, Barkley? He's an old friend of my great-grandfather's, and someone who could help us out greatly. Come on, we'd better get moving or Jordan will catch us. Yeah, you're right. Oh dang, I was hoping I could go back and heal. These are the sewers, Barkley. It's a dangerous place, so we'd better be careful. Noted. Let's go. Okay. Something tells me we're not healed up. No. Okay. Let's replace this soccer ball with a b-ball. Oh yeah, 108 power. Basketballs are contraband. Don't get caught. There's no telling. You don't even want to know what they do to people who are caught with basketballs. There's nothing we can equip for you now. A level 3 Zaubermancer. Beautiful. When in doubt, add Mancer to the end of anything. Let's see. Protein paste. No. I've seen these sewers before. It's a shame these switches don't work. An ice Zauber, okay. So, a mystic aura envelops this Zauber. Gives us a little bit more power, a little bit more brain. I'll equip it. I don't know if they actually have elemental attacks or if it matters, but whatever. Man, who is that? What is that? Number 15. Can we hack it? Insufficient science points. Let's buy something, man. Ecto-cooler. Ecto-coolers proved to be incredibly useful. The only problem is I think I'll wait. And I'll save it. I never thought I'd see such blatant trolling as I have in this forum. Step away from the computer, drop the ham sandwich, and back the frack off, Gaiden. I hate to use that word, but you've made me that serious. As hard as it may be for you to fathom, some of us here are actual fans of the Final Fantasy series, pre-Final Fantasy X, and Square's work in general. You can try to bash me for an avatar that I bought because I happen to be a dedicated fan of perhaps the most poignant, painstakingly woven tapestry of love, loss, and vengeance ever to be put from pen to paper. But you would fail, just like all of you flamers do in real life. Who can say that the minds at Square Enix, note, a proper portmanteau is Squeenix, not the laughable Squeenix, were not inspired by the works of William Shakespeare or Chuck Palahniuk? Cloud's bastard sword has more akin with the bastard sons of Macbeth than it does any armament or bacillard of the time. The Honeybee Club in Midgard reminds me of more of the fight clubs than any brothel. So please, use your brains, not your sarcasm, and step up to the intellectual plate. Or leave this forum and take your haterade with you. Oh, man. He's a mouthful, isn't he? What are you? Bleep bloop, blip blip. What the hell is this? It looks like some kind of robot or something. I can't tell if it's functioning properly or if it's just making noises. Yeah, let's leave this hunk of scrap metal and keep going. Correction. I am a cyborg. What? You said that I was a robot. I corrected you. I am a cyborg. My name is... Scanning memory chip for name. Error. Cannot find name. Well, your jersey has the number 15 on it. That was Vince Carter's number. You also resemble Vince, except for the metal and circuitry all over your body. But he was lost in the purge. Scanning memory banks for Vince Carter. Yes, my name is Vince Borg 2050. I was created in 2050 to encountered error number X114JAM9. Cannot remember purpose. I am Vince Borg 2050 and my mission is... nothing. My God, this is Vince Carter. Vince! Vince! Do you remember me? It's me, Balthios James, the Octo-Rune great-grandson of LeBron James. Vince, tell me if you remember me. Processing, Balthios James. Found match. Yes, Balthios, I remember you. On the day you were born, your grandfather slam-dunked you and said that you would go on to be a great man. You were a child when I balled for the Nets. Nets. That is correct. I used to be a baller. I played for the New Jersey Nets. Amazing. He is regaining his memory. Vince Borg, do you remember me? I'm Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley. Entry found. One of the greatest slammers to have ever lived, although his jams were a little lacking. He was also one of my best friends. Vince, it's really you. I can't believe it. I thought you were lost in the Purge. Purge. The great bball Purge. Yes, I remember now. I died in the Purge, but yes, I was rebuilt by someone. Someone rebuilt me. Who rebuilt you? Who brought you back to life, Vince? I do not remember. Vince Borg, you have to come with us until you remember. Yes, I will come with you, Charles. I must remember. And Vince Borg has joined the party. You're a Borg. Can we hack? No. Okay. I was hoping maybe if, yeah, we had him up. I wonder if, can we swap leaders? No, I doubt it. I was gonna say, maybe it would make a difference if Vince was in the front of the party. I don't know what the hell that is. See if we can ambush it. Kind of. I forgot that I was gonna run out of running stamina. Holy hell, a ball spider, a ball droid, and a whistle. And my stats are still severely lacking, so I think I want to tackle a wizard, the whistle first, not a wizard. Even though if there was a wizard here, I would probably want to attack it first too. Okay, what are you capable of, Vince Borg? Load programs for maximal firepower. Does hellacious beam damage, refractor beam. And his attacks, let's see, eye laser. Move the target with the direction keys while attacking to switch targets. Interesting. That's actually incredibly powerful. I should have switched it earlier, but whatever. Focus on the ball droid next. Okay, maybe don't focus on the ball droid. He's a little bit tough. Save the droid for Vince's beam. Yes. Beautiful. And it was weak to it. Glaucoma chomp. No! My eyes! Let's do a free throw. Yes, nothing but net. Nothing but ball spider. Your toast, ball spider. Vince Borg, don't mess around. Beautiful. Okay. I'm gonna ambush all of these things. Holy crap. Actually, that's not too scary. I think Vince Borg can deal with them in like one attack. Probably kill all of them. Come on, Vince Borg. Beam him in the back. Beautiful. Vince Borg is a machine. I didn't know that I could move it left and right too. This game has pretty detailed battle system actually. I'm incredibly surprised. Oh crap. I think I just ran right through the thing the first time. No! Those guys are not very nice. Yes, taste the ice. Power down by a lot. Please don't power down, Vince. Here. I think I'm gonna have Balthios actually, maybe defend on his next turn. I don't know. Beautiful. This game. Nah. Don't defend. If those ball droids hadn't died, probably would have been worth it, because otherwise he's gonna die. Roast him! Vince Borg, I like you. If I felt like grinding, I think Vince Borg would be the way to go. Okay. As much as I hate Wait, what else do I have? Insulin, protein paste. I bought this stuff so that I could use it out of combat. Okay. Crap. I wasn't paying attention. It's time to slam jam and the whistles have caught us. Okay. I don't like that attack at all. I have a feeling that these guys are gonna summon more friends or something. Here. Put an end to him, Vince. Yes. Or not. Quick, we need earplugs. Those whistles should be criminal. I'm not even gonna bother with that other cancel slash thingy, whatever it is. I don't remember the name of the attack. I just know I don't like it. I'm sure there's a use for it, but I don't know what the hell it is yet. Here. Take him out. Melt that whistle down. Go. Pretty dang easy, actually. What do we have up this ladder? Cesspool X. What are you? Halt. Who are you and why are you here? What are you? Charles. I can forgive your ignorance. This time. I am a human being just like you, but I have shed the entrapments of my human form and have embraced my animal side. On the surface world I was called Aaron Barber, but here I am known as Atheos Silverwind, Vulture, Master of the Night, as I choke on my own words. We moved here because of the persecution up above. We never knew that they would hurt us like that after the surgery. Surgery? Oh, you're those goddamned animal people, aren't you? Barkley! I apologize, Sir Atheos. We're travelers looking for the cyber dwarf. I have heard he lives in this village and we need to see him. Cyber dwarf. Ah, the newcomer. Yes, he lives here, but we hardly see him. He's a real recluse, and I think it's because he's ashamed of his appearance. We don't judge here. Get out of my way. I'll be watching you, with my hawk-like vulture eyes. Leave me alone. And what are you? Psst. Huh? Me. Over here. Come here, quickly. I am in dire need of your assistance. The hell do you want? Just look at her over there. Who? Who, you ask? Who? Is it not apparent of who I speak? Is her beauty not visible to thine eyes? Does her countenance not violently stir the deep dark waters of thine soul? I assume you are talking about the, forgive me for this. Fox? Over that way? Not a fox per se, rather a kitsune. A fox spirit, one could say, to put it simply, if somewhat inelegantly. Oh, in that case, no. I see. Then, it is just I on whom she has this intoxicating effect? That sounds about right. Anyway, do you really need help? I hope for your sake you didn't call me over here for this shit. Oh, yes. As you have no doubt surmised, I do indeed love this woman. Jade Lindsay is her name. Unfortunately, she is unaware of these feelings I hold for her. I have written her this poem, you see, and I was wondering if you gentlemen could deliver it to her. I have tried time after time, but alas, I choke each time without fail. So, if you could just walk this over to her and say it's from me, I would really appreciate it, sirs. Sure, I'd be glad to help. I thank you so much. Just take this over to her in return. I'll have a reward for you when you come back. It's not much. We don't have anything of particular worth here in Cesspool 10, but I have some neo-shekels saved up. I hope that will do. We appreciate your generosity, Eric. And I yours. At any rate, here's the poem. We got a poem. Are you fucking kidding me, Balthios? We don't got time for this shit. It's a damn love letter. From a snail. If I recall, even a certain man with a far thicker shell than he wrote a few love letters in his time. Fine. Let's get this over with. Hurry up. Sure. But first, are you wondering at all how the poem goes? I was gonna read it in the inventory if we found it. Nope. It just fascinates me, anthropologically. How exactly is a love letter between a man surgically altered to become a snail and a woman altered to become a fox written? If Charles, I decided to say, open it, you wouldn't. I am not gonna tell the damn snail. I wonder if it reads like he talks. Stir the deep dark waters of your soul and all that shit. Just listening to him talk was bad enough. Well, here we go then. Perfect was our love. True was our passion. One touch from your beautiful hands left me feeling smashing. Tough break. Your snail friend's fucked. Charles, you need to do something. We cannot allow her to receive this letter. It's what he wrote. It's on him. Let's go. I can't do that, Charles. We are in a bit of a hurry, however, so if that's what you would like to do, so be it. Deliver the letter. I just think it could be a bit needlessly cruel. I was thinking we could help Eric out. I did not wish to tell him we read his poem, and if we could entirely avoid the conversation regarding its quality, I think that would be for the best. I was thinking that perhaps we could rewrite his poem for him. It would not be difficult to write something better than this, but it's up to you. I'm gonna listen to Balthios. Let's rewrite the poem. Damn it. I guess we'll rewrite it. If I didn't, you'd just bring up some more shit about me writing poems for Maureen, huh? Perhaps. That's good, though. First thing we should do is ask the kitsune some questions. Find out what her interests are, her likes and dislikes. Oh, god damn it, game. Do I have to? I should have said no. You're Jay Lindsay, right? Why, yes, that's me. And what's your name? Barkley. And this is Balthios. Well, hello then, Barkley. Hello, Balthios. Welcome to Cesspool 10. Or X, however you want to. We don't care down here. It's a tiny little town, but I hope you guys enjoy it here as much as we do. Thank you. We appreciate that. Listen, we're new here and, wanted to get to know some people in the town. Could we maybe ask you a few questions and see what you're all about? Sure thing. I love getting to know people. Great. Okay then. Barkley here will ask you a few questions. Bring 'em on. Okay, yeah, what are your interests? I think I'm interested in what most of my friends here are interested in. Animals. I love animals so much. As you can see, I even wanted to become one. That's how much I love animals. I love petting animals and talking to animals and being nearby animals. Also, I am a kitsune, so I enjoy hunting animals. I do not eat them, though. I am a strict vegetarian. I love animals too much, but I am a foxy, and what foxes love to do is hunt. So I like to find little animals and sneak up on them, and pounce on them, and wrestle with them, and then let them go. I love animals so much, I even love hunting animals. Nicely, though. Okay, how would you describe yourself? You're gonna say you're a fox, aren't you? What am I like? That's a tough one. Just kidding. I am like a person that likes animals. A lot. Back when I was a norm like yourself. Way back before the bball... How the hell do you pronounce that? bball matched? I worked at a zoo. It was a really nice one. I felt so bad about animals being in cages, but I just loved them so much, and it was the only place I could see them. So in retrospect, I am definitely sorry about working there and perpetuating the terrible industry of animal slavery. But I loved working there while I was working there because I love animals. I loved animals so much that they had me clean up the droppings from the cages because I was the only one there who loved animals enough to do that. So there you go. That's what I'm like. Okay. And what about this place? How do I like Cesspool 10? The question should be, how do I love Cesspool 10? And I would say a lot. I love Cesspool 10 because there is nobody to hurt us down here. And I also love it because there are so many people like me down here. People like Frank and Zalatar and Chip, and like Eric. People that share my ideals and viewpoints and passions. But most of all, I love Cesspool 10 because so many people down here are really, really good friends. That's great. That's lovely. Thank you, Lindsay. You've been a great help. You're welcome. Helping is one of this kitsune's favorite things to do. I hope that's information enough to write a halfway decent poem with. Let's retire elsewhere and compose this. Hurry up. You've been writing that for an hour. Patience, Barkley. Good art takes time. I might as well show you what I have, however. Here you are. Hark! I call upon thee, Muse, to grant me thus the ability, of all great bards, that is, to use your gifts in poetry. O Muse, grant me words as that I need, to speak of such beauty as she. I am in bondage, aching to be freed, by the beauty I speak of J. Lindsay. Honestly, Balthios, that is probably worse than left me feeling smashing. I haven't written in a while. I apologize. Don't worry. If we can just fill it with that shit we learned she's into, she'll probably like it more than the other one. I hope so. Anyway, after this I have a few fragments I need some help with. I have the beginnings of some lines, but you need to make suggestions for the ends. Data analysis complete. Huh? What are you on about, Vince? I have compiled the information gathered from J. Lindsay, ready to assist in poem creation. You actually listened to us talk about that shit? Correct. Vince, can you step away for a moment? Affirmative. Barkley, I don't mean to put Vince down or anything, but... What now? He's a robot, Barkley. I don't think he knows anything about love. So take any of his suggestions with a grain of salt. Whatever. Let's get this over with already. Alright, Vince. Any suggestions you have are appreciated. Here's the first part. I ask that she envelops my fragile heart, and with her magic mends its cracks. I ask that we grow old, never apart, and that she... And that is where I am stuck. So tell me what you like here. God. And that she, let's see, heart and apart rhyme, so it's going, so that's its rhyme structure there. Blah blah blah. Cracks, attacks, relax. Ah, fuck, they all rhyme. Let me protect her from attacks, and that she caresses my body to help relax, and that she with her hands massages my back. Enjoys hunting small prey. Yeah, we'll just do the White Knight protect from attacks thing. And then she lets me protect her from attacks. Because they're persecuted down here. That's okay, I guess. We'll go with it. Okay, then. Now, after those first three stanzas, A, B, A, B, C, D, C, D, and E, F, E, F, I will, as is fitting according to the hallowed traditions of the post-cyber-apocalyptic sonnet, I conclude with two couplets of GG and HH. I really don't give a damn about how your poetry works, but go ahead. Never before have I met one so fair, or who, does not mind animal feces so much. God damn it, Vince, your advice is awesome. We're going with it. Yeah, or who does not mind animal feces as much, cause there's a ton of animals down here, and I'm not even sure they have a working sewer system in the sewer system, so let's go with it. I think Vince does not understand the fine art of subtlety. It's good enough for me. Fine. Okay, finally, this is the last line. More than wonders of the world, I love her. I love her Majestic? No. I don't like any of this crap. How about Duked or Earl? We'll do Majestic Flags Unfurled, why not? I love her, majestic, like flags unfurled. You know, I'm not even sure what that's supposed to mean. Flags? What does that have to do with the entire rest of the poem? I don't care. I don't want to be doing this. We should have just given her the poem to begin with. I don't write poetry. Did you not hear me? Do you understand? This is the worst poem I've ever read. I suppose we're finished. Are you happy with the way the poem is now? We could start over and go through the lines again if you'd like. Fine, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna listen to Balthios. I want to make Balthios happy. I don't give a fuck about the other people, but I want Balthios to not think we're dumping all over his work here. That she... Yes. Here, protect from attacks, that's right. And... beautiful flaxen hair? Yeah, we'll touch her heart there and her hair. That's not awful. Her hair doesn't really seem flaxen, and I think in the case of animal people such as her it would be fur, as opposed to hair. I suppose it does rhyme though. We'll use it. Okay, finally, this is the last line. Danced and twirled. I love her when she danced and twirled. I was wondering the same thing. When did she dance? Do you even know what you're writing? The tense changes halfway through the line. This is embarrassing. Damn it. I'm gonna try once more. This is the last time, Balthios, because we're almost out of paper and ink. Let's see. Yeah, protect from attacks. Was fearless, lived so freely without a care. But does she live freely without a care? Is she fearless toward any dare? We know about her flaxen fur hair. We're gonna do freely without a care. Or who lives so freely without a care. Foxes are somewhat free-spirited, I think. Maybe. I really don't know anything about animals. I suppose that's a tolerable line, though. Okay, the last line. Duked or Earled. I think I'm gonna take Vince's advice on this one. Yeah, I love her and her friends in Cesspool X. Damn it. You got that right. Ah, fuck it. I'm gonna get this right. Okay. And it's probably gonna be completely wrong anyways. Here, Duked and Earled. What? Like, she is royalty, you know? A duke or an earl. I don't know, the Snell might think so. This poem is shit. Absolute shit. So it's shit no matter what we do. It's a shitty poem for shitty things, apparently. Thinking. I'm doing this one more time. And then if you said shit again, I'm gonna do it one more time after that. Freely without a care. And this is taking far too long. This video is stretching on far too long. Shit, we'll do danced and twirled, whatever. I'm happy with it. Because I don't know if there's any way to make this thing better. Wait, no. I said I was happy with it, I thought. Whoops. Fucking everything up, apparently. We should probably just go all with Vince's advice. It would probably be the better poetry. Okay, majestic, flags unfurled. Yeah, there. Who cares? It's not the worst. No, it's fine as it is. Good, let's deliver it. I want to save this and end it. Here's something we found, was given here. Hi, it's you again. What brings you back? I was told to deliver this. It's a poem. It's from the snail. It's from Eric? Yeah, Eric. The snail. Read it. It's something. I mean, it's long. He must have tried hard. Maybe. Thanks, I guess. If you see him, could you tell him I said thank you on him too? I should probably come by and say it myself sometime. He's a cute guy and all, but this poetry is really bewildering, sort of. I just can't really imagine what was running through the writer's head. Anyway, thanks for bringing it by, guys. I'll ask him about it later. So it was that bad. Let's just get our reward and get out of here. You should have wrote it all yourself, Balthios. You're the poet. Yeah, she says thanks and that she'll come by later. She's coming by? Thank you so much, Barkley. Thank you so much, Balthios. This is really the best day of my life. The woman of my dreams is coming to talk to me and she liked my poetry. Why did I ever doubt myself? Silly Eric. Anyway, here's your reward as agreed. I hope it serves you well. 400 neo-shekels. Yeah, thank you, Eric. I hope good fortune continues to bless you so. And, your poetry was awesome. It was actually better than the shit that we came up with. I'm pretty damn sure. It's funny how far away the best day of my life seems from here. What's that supposed to mean? Look at this place. It's a shithole. Literally. They said you should never be afraid to be yourself, but I guess that's only if you're like them. I wasn't. I wasn't like them at all. Look where I am now. Hiding from my life in the sewers. But you know what? I hid just as much when I was back up there. But I wasn't hiding from them. I was hiding from myself. You know what? I'd rather be hiding from them than from me. Does that make any sense to you? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Let me ask you something, Charles. What are you? Me? I'm Charles Barkley. I know that, but what are you? What are you deep down at the core of your soul? A baller. But when was the last time you played b-ball? Back before the purge. That was 12 years ago, Charles. I guess you're not really a baller then. You shut the fuck up. You have no right to say that shit. That's my point though. Down here, I can always be who I really am. A turkey. And nobody can stop me. Sure, I'm hiding from them. But I'm not hiding from myself. You? You're hiding from yourself. Every day you hear the gentle calling of that bumpy orange ball. You hear Spaulding quietly beckon you. Barkley, bounce me. But you don't. You don't because of them. B-ball's in your blood, Barkley. But you don't admit it because they don't want you to. You're hiding from yourself. You're wrong. So be it, Barkley. Maybe I am. Deep. See that dog and Nikes over there? I've only seen him talk out of character once. He sure loves his bones, though. I bet if you got him a really delicious bone, he'd talk to you. Maybe he'd even give you those sweet kicks. Those Nikes. I gotta get those Nikes. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. What the hell are you? Hello, travelers. Ah, that look on your face. You must be wondering why we have a full armory here in our village. Well, all of us endorse and encourage non-violent methods of dealing with conflicts. There are many above ground who do not share our views. Every few months we'll get a raid from the surface. Usually they don't cause too much trouble. A few rocks or bottles thrown, and maybe a few of us will go to bed with bruises. Every once in a while, however, their hatred will be too great, their attacks too violent. On more than one occasion, these weapons you see have saved our lives. It's regrettable that we must use them and clearly against our principles. But to save the life of one of my brothers or sisters here in the sewers, to save the life of one of my comrades? If it comes to that, I'd gladly give up those principles. It pains me to think that I might ever have to hurt any living being, but everyone here is family to me. I would do anything to protect them, even if it meant taking up arms. In the meantime, though, I suppose I'll just pray it never comes to that. Okay. Weapons, huh? We need them for the norms. I guess you need them for the sewers. Or that tomb off the newcomer's place, anyway. I've got what you want. Yeah, but probably not what we can afford, huh? Vince can use the spiked ball. It's covered in spikes. A thunder salver. Time salver. Interesting. Dwarf pride. Dwarf warhammer. Okay. If that's it, then scram. I've got nothing else for you. Hey, don't go in there. That's not for you norms. Whatever. I'll get in there later. And what are you? Shredney? You can stay if you don't shed all over the bed, Norm. I'm gonna heal up here. I might as well. Yay, everybody's been healed. Can I go back this way? Hey, paying customers only. Okay. Hey, here we go. Yeah. Better save it before we get into another long, drawn-out thing going on with poetry. The differences between Japanese and American VidCon consumers are as blatant as the differences between Seasons 1 and 2 of Otomo wa Baku ni Kaishitero, or something, a nod to my fellow Tomo blah blah, whereas the Japanese VidCon consumer is informed and discriminating in his or her purchases and endeavors. His American counterpart acts as a foil, stumbling blindly through the VidCon department at Kmart, groping for the first VidCon with enough explosions or memories on the cover to slake their slavery and decidedly non-intellectual lusts. Their hunger for Western garbage such as Madden and Halo is fueled by an almost subhuman ignorance that is as profound in the rest of their lives as it is in their choosing of VidCons. This disgusting display of American mass stupidity is no doubt the result of Christian indoctrination, adding another point on the list of reasons why the Japanese are more intelligent than the West. As contemptuous, Western culture has left its people with little more than Swiss cheese brains, and an unquenchable urge for repeat football VidCons. And I need a break because I can't even talk. So, whenever we return, we're going to continue to explore the Cesspool, and see if we can find that cyber dwarf wherever he's hiding at.